Jeremy here for Common Collected. Today we're going to peg hunt and showcase some cars from the Hot Wheels 2022 A-Case. Steve and I were out and about in November and December, but there were not many Hot Wheels on the pegs.
Yeah, lots of empty, barren shelves. But how long will it last?
It was so depressing seeing so little Hot Wheels mainlines that we had to look at anything else we could find, like these Halloween cars, flying customs, Jurassic World monster trucks, fabulous Lightning McQueen. I just wanted to look at something, and here we go. Finally, some 2022. It looks like I was not the first one here because there's only a lot of fantasy cars left, but here we go. We've got Twinnin' and Winnin'. On the left is the 2022, and on the right is one of the 2021 cars. So you can get an idea of how the packaging changed for this year. Actually, I'm going to make an in-depth video showing the package differences going back several years, and you can look forward to that upcoming. So here, there's some Batmobiles someone grabbed and put down, but they're from last year too, so I'm not really trying to take those home today. I already have a couple of those Batmobiles. I'm just looking for anything 22 that seems kind of interesting. Here's something neat. It's not new, but it's still cool. It's the Fig Rig. Steve, being into Lego, I know you're going to kind of like the Fig Rig. You got the Baja Bone Shaker. Here we've got some of Ryu's rides. The Tooned Volkswagen Golf MKII. Car-De-Asada. Oh, here's the 85 Honda City Turbo 2. Here, this is also Ryu Asada's, but they didn't brand it Ryu's Rides. It's the Porsche 935. The 19 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Another Ryu's Ride is the Mighty K. We've got a Bubble-Matic. And here's another ride-on. It's the Let's Go. So I was able to pick out a few. Steve got some as well in his neck of the woods, so let's check them out. First up here is the Baja Bone Shaker, which debuted in 2013. We've seen about 10 so far. It was included last year as a treasure hunt instead of the treasure hunt, and I actually picked it up at a con for $2.
Next up, we have the 76 Greenwood Corvette, which was modeled after the racing Corvettes of John and Bert Greenwood that they raced in the 70s. The model debuted in 2012, and we've seen about 15 variations of this one. I love that midnight blue, very in that flake shine on it.
This is the 19 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. So one of the things that's kind of cool about this one, it's the most Matchbox-esque, I think, out of all these Hot Wheels, especially with the front and rear tampos instead of the sides. And it's kind of cool. I think the wheels are a little bit oversized, but it does feel at most home in my collection of Matchbox, which is ironic too because it's got the little MB there on the license plate, though I'm sure it's for Mercedes-Benz and not Matchbox. But I really do like the rear tampos on this.
For you brick fans, we have the Fig Rig, a ride-on from 2013. It was designed to work with Mega Bloks Hot Wheels sets. The casting has been modified twice though through the years and has some compatibility with Lego as well. And look at these bright, happy colors. I'd love to see this work with Lego figures. And look how good Emmett looks in it as well. Everything is awesome. Or not.
Here we've got the 2019 Porsche 935, a track version of a Porsche 911 GT2 RS. It's one of Ryu Asada's models that are debuting this year, even though it's not branded as Ryu's Rides.
And similar to the Fig Rig, next we have the Let's Go, or Lego, also created in 2013 for the Hot Wheels Mega Bloks sets. As you can see, he does not fit in there with his feet, but his hands do grip where they need to. And I see he can kind of sit on that back engine block as well, or push it like a shopping cart. Owen's new ride.
Next up is the Mighty K, also designed by Ryu Asada. Though unlicensed, it's not a fantasy casting, it's a modified version of a Japanese K truck, or a lightweight truck. It's already been a popular model for customizing. I've seen plenty of interesting versions on Facebook. One neat thing, this is kind of something you'd always expect from Ryu Asada. He's got that skateboard sculpted into the bed of the truck there. And I really do like the tampos, especially with the Asada branding there and the license plate and everything. Have I told you yet that I'm a sucker for rear tampos?
There's the Batman. This is the Dark Knight Batmobile treasure hunt from the case. It debuted in 2006 as the Tumbler from Batman Begins. There have been tons of them. I love the Tumbler, not so much this color.
Now we're going to check out some of the Ryu's rides that Steve found. First up is the Tooned Volkswagen Golf MKII, new for 22, one of Ryu's rides. The real Golf was introduced in 1974, intended to be a replacement for the Beetle. It's a little hard to read those side tampos. I think it's a 68, which would be significant for the year that Hot Wheels debuted.
Next up in a gorgeous orange is the Mazda Repu. This model debuted in 2017, and there are about 10 different versions. The Repu 1974 through 1977 was the world's first and only rotary engine pickup truck.
Here we've got the 85 Honda City Turbo 2. It's seen a lot of love since 2018. There have been 11 variations, though none in 2021.
And if you're not getting hungry yet, we have the Car-De-Asada. It debuted last year in 2021. It was Asada's characteristic charm, where he would create a taco with wheels. Rather than carne asada, we have the Car-De-Asada, meaning car of or from asada.
Does it taste better with hot sauce?
Let's get it on there. And we're wrapping things up by taking a look at the Bubble-Matic from 2018. It's the fifth one we've seen. I was really wondering if this was even going to work, and I was very surprised when it did.
Oh, that would be fun to see it go down the track and make bubbles. Maybe we could try that when the weather breaks and there's not a foot of snow outside.
And you know what? I think for your first search of 2022, I think we all did pretty good.
Yeah, considering what we found was mostly fantasy cars and peg warmers, actually, I think once you learn a little bit more about them, I think they're actually way more interesting than we give them credit for. Well, thanks for joining us in this peg hunt and showcase.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, guys.